I just want us to work and implementing our policies and doing what is right by our people.
Cyril Ramaphosa promises South Africans a better future as the country awaits the outcome of parliamentary elections. Hello, I'm Nathan King, filling in for Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. Hello again. Official results are not expected until Saturday, but the ruling African National Congress is expected to hold on to its power, securing incumbent President Cyril Ramaphosa a full 5-year presidential term. The ANC has ruled South Africa, of course, since the fall of apartheid in 1994, but over the years has lost support from voters disillusioned by corruption and high unemployment. And for the latest, we turn to CGTN's Angelo Coppola in Pretoria. Angelo, this election was described as the toughest challenge for the ANC yet. Explain that for us and the challenges facing incumbent President Ramaphosa.
Look, I mean, the way things are going at the moment now, if I heard your question correctly, because the line's really bad, because we've got huge numbers of political party representatives behind us here waiting for those results to come in. The big push for Ramaphosa right now is to try and win back that 5 to 10% swing vote that was hovering between the ANC and the EFF. They reckon it was as high as 10% at one point last week and dropped to about 5%. The ANC are worried about that 5 to 10%. The EFF are licking their lips because they're the main opposition party, and it's very likely that that 5 to 10% of the voters will move over to the EFF, which will give them a huge push in some of the provinces that they're voting in, where there are touch-and-go election results pending. So Ramaphosa has been on a charm offensive for the past couple of months. He finished off in Soweto when he voted yesterday. Got lots of support there. The numbers are showing at the moment around 4.5 million voters are supporting the ANC as it stands right now. 54% of the voters already in and being counted, but there are a couple of issues right now, Nathan.
Yeah, you mentioned the economic freedom fighters, sort of the left of the ANC. A lot of their issues gained momentum in this election, and an estimated 6 million voters did not actually register as well. So you've got this mixture of leftist issues and also voter apathy, right?
Well, that 6 million number is a fairly accurate number, and that's the youth vote. That's the age between 18 and 35. So it's quite a broad spectrum of voters who didn't even bother to go and register. When we were visiting polling stations yesterday, we saw 6 polling stations that we popped in at, and we hardly saw any youth in those lines, mostly middle-aged people to older people, and that is the target market essentially for the EFF. And it's curious that they're picking up that 5 to 10% number I mentioned, and yet they're not tapping into that youth market, which is a more militant kind of grouping. That youth grouping, that 6 million people, aren't interested in registering to vote for a very simple reason. 1, high unemployment. 2, the tertiary education system is such that they're not sure what they're studying, and whether they, when they do finish studying, whether they can take that course or that degree or diploma and apply it in the business world and find a job. So there's a high unemployment rate of around 40%, and you've got the 6 million voters who are in the youth sector who are not interested in voting. So the voter turnout is going to be lower than the last time around, Nathan.
Thanks, Angelo. That's Angelo Coppola reporting for us from Pretoria.